Welcome back, my friends, to Sunrise Safari. All month we are working with organizations just like the Butterfly Pavilion this week to feature some really cool creatures and the work that goes on behind the scenes and care for them. Did you hear my excitement? I didn't even realize this.
Well, you were doing this just a second ago.
It's like our friend here.
Joining us this morning is Megan Schultz. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
You brought in a dead leaf mantis.
Yes.
Cute little guy. So tell us a little about him.
Yeah, so like the name suggests, they do look like a dead leaf. So they're really amazing at camouflage. These guys do live in the forests of Asia. So you'll find them like on tree branches, on the ground. And that camouflage helps them both being a predatory insect and hiding from other predators that are trying to eat them. So you'll see that guy. He's actually scanning you right now, trying to figure out what you're doing. Yeah,
He's
so you'll watch him turn his head, and he's looking to try and see if you can eat you or if you're a threat. But they're amazing insects. They take care of lots of pest species for us, things like wasps, flies, stuff we don't want in our gardens and houses. So they're pretty amazing.
Okay, so obviously with a human, you know, you're a little bit bigger. So that's standard behavior for him to do that.
Yeah, so he's just scanning his surroundings. He was watching the cameras earlier, actually just seeing where we were turning them. But they're really visual and they're good at like monitoring their surroundings, which makes them such good predators.
So this is part of your Beyond Romance is Wild exhibition that's happening right now. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I'm part of the adult programs department. We're doing a program called Bugs and Brews tomorrow night, actually. So it's adult only, 21 plus night. You can come have a couple of drinks with us and talk all about buggy romance. So that's from spiders to praying mantises, fish in the ocean, butterflies in the sky.
That is awesome. It's a very niche, group of people that are going to come. But I love that because that is definitely going to be popular. So people are going to see guys just like this one. Tell us a little bit more about kind of the work that y'all do there at the Butterfly Pavilion when it comes to your conservation efforts too.
Yeah, so we've been around serving the Colorado community since 1995. We have pillars of education, conservation, and research. So we do lots of things. One of our most recent projects is the firefly raising, but we do lots of conservation projects across the world even. And I think Francisco, our entomologist you met him yesterday, is heading out to Tanzania soon to do some bee work down there.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
You know, you think of just this tiny little mantis right now, but the creatures that you guys are bringing on this week are so integral and important to the ecosystem. Talk a little bit more about what this little guy does in terms of like supporting that.
Yeah, so this guy is one of 97% of all living things on Earth that are, or not insects, invertebrates. So invertebrate means things without a backbone. And that's like pollinators, all sorts of predators that take care of pests, helps with our food, all sorts of things like that. So they're vital to our ecosystem, and without them, we wouldn't have us. So they're incredible species.
You know, typically on Valentine's Day, you don't think about giving your loved one a bug or something, but this seems like such a strong passion of yours. How did you get into this?
I don't know. I stumbled into this. I actually really wanted to work at a zoo for the longest time, thought I was going to be a keeper, and Butterfly Pavilion was my very first internship. So I fell into it and I fell in love with nature, and I'm still learning alongside all of my other learners that I get to teach. So it's really fun and awesome.
Love it.
Yeah, you can see the passion, definitely. And as I've said this week, if you have not been to the Butterfly Pavilion, it's so much more than butterflies, clearly. We haven't even had a butterfly on this week. There's fish there, there's the butterflies, there's huge spiders out there, the bird-eating spider, the Goliath, the boss, or whatever you guys call them out there. I mean, it's so much fun. It's great for families and adults, as you were saying, with the thing that you have tomorrow, Bugs and Brews.
Yes, Bugs and Brews.
So check them out if you have a chance.
I think that's going to be an awesome, popular event. Thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate it.